Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So this is what we're going to look at today. So we are going to look at present perfect tenses. So this is going to be a very long session. So I hope that you are ready with your foolscap paper for you to jot down our notes for today. Okay, so today we're going to look at present perfect tenses. So in present perfect tenses, we have two. Okay, so we have present perfect simple and also present perfect continuous, just like how we study for all other tenses all this while, right? Okay, so without uh, without delaying, so we're going to look at next. Okay, so we're going to look at present perfect simple also. Okay, present perfect simple. So just like how you look at present simple, past simple, so we're going to look at present perfect simple. So what is present perfect simple? Present perfect simple is used to show something that started in the past and has continued until now. So the keyword for here is okay, the keyword for here is start in the past and has continued until now, which means it has already happened, but we are still talking about it. Okay, so example of sentence that we can look at for present perfect simple for this one is okay. So since we are looking at sports for this module, so let's do something about sport. Say for example, you want to talk about wrestling. Okay, so we'll say John Cena, let's say. Okay, John Cena has been for more than 10 years. So in this sentence, we are talking about John Cena and his participation in wrestling, okay, for quite some time, and it is still ongoing. So we put here, sorry, let me correct that sentence. Okay, not has been wrestling. You can say, since this is simple, so we just put here has wrestled. Okay, so if you notice, okay, in the sentence, okay, here we use has and then we use here, okay, wrestle. So this one, so the verb must be in participle form. Okay, so for this participle form, we are going to look at later, not now. So we're going to look at different forms of participle verbs, right? So how you change in your sentence later on. Okay, so the second function for present perfect simple is, okay, so present perfect simple is used to show something that happened in the past, but we don't know, or we don't say exactly when. So this one we use usually for something that we don't really want to point out when this thing has started. For example, so we can say the team has bought new uniforms. So in the sentence, okay, see again, sorry. So see again, has bought. So bought is the participle of buy. Okay, so here means that they have to, okay, they already buy uniforms, but they didn't really mention when does this team, okay, buy the uniform, okay, buy their new uniform. Okay, okay, the third function, okay, of present perfect simple is used to show something that happened in the past but has a result or an effect in the present. Means that thing has already happened in the past and the effect is now. Okay, so example sentence is this one. Okay, so you can say Ali has broken his leg, so he isn't playing in the match this week. So we're talking about, okay, something that happened in the past. So maybe in a football match, Ali played. So in the game, he broke his leg. So that is why in the sentence now it says there has broken, means that kaki dia memang sudah patah before this. Alright, he broke his leg in the previous game. So what is going to happen here? The result is he is not playing in the match for this week. So this is the result. Okay, so you can say this one is the result of event or of past event. Okay, so this is the event. Okay, right. Okay, moving on. Okay, so present perfect simple is also used to show an action that has just finished or happened. Okay, for example, okay, Harimau Malaya team okay, so Harimau Malaya team has just scored a goal. So usually we use this one, okay, just to show, okay, event that has just finished or happened. Okay, and then next point is, okay, present perfect simple is also used to show experiences and achievement. Okay, so let's look at the next sentence example. Okay, so you can say here, okay, say for example, our cricket team has won lots of prizes recently. Okay, so this is the indicator experiences and achievement. All right, so has won. So again, won, okay, is the participle of win. Okay, right, so this shows of achievement the cricket team has gotten and up until the moment this sentence is being mentioned. Right, okay, so how do you use, okay, how do you use present perfect simple? Okay, so there are three forms of participle form. Say for example, okay, number one, you only have to add ed. So for example, um, Okay, so say for example, you can put here learn. Okay, learn. So if the ordinary past tense would be learn. The participle form would be learnt. Okay. So if in present perfect simple, it will be I have learned a valuable lesson. Okay, so this is the first sentence. Okay, the first example if we want to use the ed. Okay, the ed one. Okay, second example is if we need to put the ied. Okay, say for example, here is tidy. Okay, tidy, the past tense of tidy would be tidy. And the participle form, okay, usually it doesn't change, become tidy. So, how do you change this one? The present perfect simple. So, you can say, I have tidied my room this morning. So if you notice, the first form of participle you need to change. Okay. Second participle form. Okay. Second participle form is you change during the past tense, but you don't change in the participle. Okay. The third form is the irregular verb. Okay. The irregular verb means that all the ones that you need to change the spelling in the past tense. Okay, let's see. We take one example. Okay, so we have grow. Okay, grow, besar. So past tense is grew. The participle verb would be grown. Okay, so a sentence would be I have to love my flower. Okay, I have grown to love my flower. So you notice the changes. So here you change. Okay. So how do you use present perfect simple in your sentences? So if you notice, okay, in certain pronouns you need to change, and in certain pronouns, you know that you need to use have, and some pronouns you need to use has. Okay, but in special cases like here, in I or in I and you need to use have, whereas the singular form. Okay, the singular form pronouns you just use have, and the plural form you use singular form pronouns you need to use has, and plural form pronouns you need to use have. Okay, but only these two will have special case where you need to use have. Okay, so you can see in the sentence here, I have eaten my ice cream, or you have eaten my ice cream. So eaten here, you see the root verb is eat. Okay, so notice you need to change, okay, the root verb and also the root verb into participle form to use present perfect, to use in present perfect. All right, okay, so these are the example of sentences that you can use in your sentences. Okay, see for example, if you see here, he, she, it, okay, for singular form pronouns, okay, the positive sentence or the Affirmative form would be he has eaten his meal. What about negative? Negative would be he has not eaten his meal. Interrogative, you ask questions. Has he eaten his meal? And responses would be very short, just yes, he has, or no, he has not. Okay. For we or they, for the plural form pronouns, okay, as I have mentioned earlier, you need to use have. So here, the positive ones would be we have eaten our meals. How about negative form? Okay, we have not eaten our meals. Interrogative, you ask questions. Have we eaten our meals? Have they eaten their meals? Responses will be yes, we have, no, we have not. What about the special case? Okay, for I and you. So the I and you, since they use have, okay, they apply the same ones like the plural form nouns. So if you see here, okay, I have eaten my meal. For negative, I have not eaten my meal. Have I eaten my meal, or have you eaten your meal? Yes, I have. No, I have not. Okay, so this is for present perfect simple. What about present perfect continuous? Okay, so this one, same like present continuous and also past continuous. As long as you see the continuous, then you have to remember the ing behind the verb. Okay, but how are you going to put the ing in your sentence? All right, okay, so let's look at the okay, so before we go on, let's look at how we use present perfect continuous in the sentence. Okay, so first thing first, present perfect continuous is used for actions that started in the past and are still in progress now. Okay, so please take note here, in progress now, or have happened time and time again until now, which means it is ongoing, masih berterusan. Okay, so how do you want to see in the sentence? Okay, for example, we have been playing basketball for years. Okay, so here, if you see the sentence, we have been playing. Okay, notice the ing behind here. Okay, which means it is still ongoing. Okay, ongoing at the moment of speaking. Okay, second, okay, present perfect continuous is also used for continuous actions. Again, we are talking about progress. We are talking about things that are still ongoing, okay, that happened in the past and have finished recently but have a result or an effect in the present. Okay, so again, ongoing but have result, okay, as of now. So we can say, for example, she is tired because she has been jogging the whole morning. So again, okay, if you see here, sorry, okay, so if you look here, okay, here is the ongoing process and here is the result. Okay, this one is the action. Okay, okay, the third one, okay, present perfect continuous is used to emphasize how long actions have been in progress. So again, still we're talking about ongoing process. Okay, so we're talking about ongoing process. Okay, here we're talking about duration. Okay, so for example, Ali has been practicing for the badminton game for weeks. Okay, so this shows ongoing process. Okay, here, this is the ongoing process. Okay, still in progress. All right. Okay, how do you use auxiliary verb has, and been, and ing in the form? So here, okay, just like earlier, so we have the special case I and you, and then we have the singular form pronouns, which is the he, she, and also it, and then we have the plural form pronoun, which is the we and also they. So here, okay, just like just now, here we use have. So it's also have. He, she, it, they use has. And then we have the been. And then verb in ing form. This is the key. It must be in ing form. So we can say swimming, writing, or drawing. Okay, so this is the key. Okay, it must have the ing behind. Okay, so the sentence would be I have been swimming. He has been writing. We have been drawing. Right? Okay, so how do you use present perfect continuous in your sentence? So this is the one that I have been mentioning earlier. So this is example of sentences that you can see. Okay, so there are more sentences. So I and you, we have been. He, she, it has been. We, they have been. Right? Okay, so here, eating, eat. Tidying, root verb is tidy. Watching, root verb is watch. What are the example of, oh sorry, okay, so this one was example of earlier, but it was supposed to be, okay, for he, she, it, here means supposed to be he has been eating. Okay, I have been eating. We have been eating. Okay, he has not been eating. I have not been eating my meal. We have not been eating our meal. Have we? Has he been eating his meal? Have I been eating my meal? Have we been eating our meals? Responses: yes, he has been. No, he has been not. Yes, I have been. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to PM me. And also, if you don't have any questions, okay, you can start doing the tasks, okay, as have been mentioned in your weekly task. Okay, thank you.